Hi and welcome everyone to day 19 out of the 25 days from December 1st all the way to Christmas. And every day we talk about a new story out of the book 25 Stories I Would Tell My Younger Self. And since today is December 19th, we talk about the 19th story, of course. For those that have read the book, you know the 19th story is called The Crazy Story. And if you read it and you know what it's about, quick synopsis, in these videos we always talk about behind the scenes. We always talk about stuff that I don't talk necessarily about in the book. And if you know, then it was about my ex-girlfriend who I've been together with for almost 3 years. And no one, neither me nor anyone around me, could have noticed that she was actually an ex-convict, was a criminal, stole from people, had a really crazy past, and was just a really, let's say, not a good person to be around. Well, the strange thing was, nobody noticed. I mean, everybody had some suspicions during all those 3 years, right? But nobody really noticed. And of course, walking out of that when all this came up, I mean, it was a big setback for me. Just imagine being together with someone for 3 years and you at the end you realize you don't know this person at all. You know nothing anymore, and you feel like, oh my gosh, you feel lied to, you feel cheated on, you feel your trust was misused. You don't really know, you don't trust yourself anymore. So of course, from that, you can take away a lot of lessons, and you can walk away in all kinds of different ways. And on the one hand, of course, never judge someone else based on you having no clue about what this person's really about. Because, I had many people who tell me, Julian, come on, you must have noticed something. But, I didn't notice anything. Nobody else around me, no one did. So that's not the takeaway, because I talk about this in the book. But actually, the real takeaway is how to walk away after a big setback. And that doesn't have to be of course it can be, and it's many times it is. It is about you having your heart broken. Gladly, I didn't have my heart broken from that. I could have, but I didn't. But how do you walk away from someone breaking your heart like really bad? Or how do you walk away from losing a lot of money? Or from trusting someone and then being disappointed like crazy? I'm really talking about big, massive setbacks. Maybe you're watching this and you feel like, okay, you know what? I'm never going to invest in stocks anymore. I'm never going to start a business anymore. I never want to fall in love anymore because my heart is totally destroyed from this person in the past or from this investment in the past. This is what I want to talk about today, because there's so many sad things that happen to people, but what's even sadder is how they walk away from that. Because so many people afterwards, they're like, you know what? I'll never do that again. I am not taking anything away. I'm not learning anything from my experience. I'm just learning, you know what? Don't do this ever again. My heart got broken once. I'm not going to let it happen again. I have invested. I lost 50,000 euros, $50,000 once. I'm never going to do this again. Sure, you can say that, but it's going to make you stay in an old chapter of your book. So what do I mean with this? Well, if you want to move ahead in the chapters of your life, many times you have to close an old chapter, close it, leave the past, and move into the new chapter. And if in that new chapter it means you have to fall in love again, you have to be open to do so, as hard as it is. Same thing, if you feel that you need to invest again, you want to invest into something, but you have lost a lot of money in the past, and this fear that you can lose again is inhibiting you to take action, that's really gonna set you back. So with today's episode, what I really want to talk about is to let the past be a teacher, but not where you are living right now. Listen to this again. Your past has to be a teacher, but not the place where you are living. Because you have to live in the present, you have to live for the future, and you have to learn from that past. So here is the key concepts. If you had a very bad breakup, you had someone stealing your heart, you had someone who broke your heart, what are you taking away from this? Has there been something in that relationship where you could have foreseen that this could have happened? Or were there mistakes that you have done that you could have avoided, that for the next time you could do better? Here is the key concepts, right? Never point the finger at someone, because look at this. You point the finger at someone, 3 fingers are always pointing back to you. So if you say, in this relationship, I was always the good person, it was the other person you're pointing. The other person who was the good person? Well, guess what? 3 fingers, or even, sometimes even 4 fingers, pointing straight back to you. So that means always ask yourself, what could you have done better? You cannot change others. You can only work on yourself. So this is the first thing when you talk about a relationship. I know how painful it can be. Been there, done that when you get your heart broken. But that's not the point. The point is, what do you learn from this? And again, if you say, I never want to have a relationship, fair enough. But why? It can be so beautiful, right? You just have to be open and you have to look for those things, learn. Same with investing. You know, if you read the book, and we talked about this in past chapters, I lost 90,000 euros like this overnight. Bad investments. And what? I could have said, you know what? Never ever real estate. Never ever stocks. I'm never gonna invest one more dollar into anything. And guess what? I have a good friend. He is like this. He keeps his money under a mattress, basically. He doesn't care about opening up. He just says, you know what? I just don't want to lose anything anymore. I'm so scared of losing. I don't want to lose. Well, guess what? He is in his regular job. He doesn't get ahead of life. He's happy about all the savings he has. And he cannot open up. So what do you do in these situations? Well, you always have to ask yourself, how can you learn from the mishaps you had? And basically let the past be the past. And for many of you, or for some of you, this might mean you need professional help. That's what professional therapies, coaches, consultants, that's why you sometimes need psychologists, like professional medical help, but also, of course, professional business help. And with this, I hope it helps you to get forward and get ahead in life. I hope you get some massive value out of today's story. If you like those, please head over to my Facebook page, the handle everywhere, 25 stories, 25 stories. Go to my website, 25stories.org, 25 stories. We have a great newsletter service there twice a week. So today, also Saturday, we're sending out a newsletter, and with some really inside tips, stuff that I don't talk about in videos. So we give some really good value there. Would love to connect with you, follow us. Let me know your feedback. Do you agree, disagree? Do you have some special strategies? And other than that, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Talk to you tomorrow with the story 20, where we talk about relationships and talking about, and this is going to be the topic for tomorrow, why for me a relationship is very similar to running a business. So see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Saturday and have a good evening. Cheers and bye-bye.